Welcome back to the channel. It's light season and we have dagger as a bonus unit, which means we can pretty much run whatever we want. I love weeks like this. They're the best weeks. I hate being restrained by bonus units, so getting the chance to just run whatever I want is nice. And so we've made a few changes to the teams. First of all, we've changed Fallen Ike a bit. We're running Byleth as support, so we're just going to go with speed res solo and rely on that null follow-up from Byleth. That hopefully will let me use Ike a little bit more. I tend to like to use Ike as like kind of a solo character who can go in and snipe and then apply pulse smoke and tank everything. But the meta has changed so much that that really doesn't work anymore, so we're going to go with this. We have Brave Hector. All we did was just put Peony there, not a big deal. Same with Linja. But then for the Mariana and Erica team, we have switched it up. So I've been struggling to actually use this team because Gale Force on Erica kind of steals her uniqueness, right? Essentially what makes Erica so great is that she has those giant nukes that let her destroy tanks. So I decided to put Luna back on her and let her just destroy tanks and then hopefully get in the Wings of Mercy range, and then Mary Ann can come in and kind of give her that second movement if she needs it. And if not, we can have Dagger and Nils there to kind of keep the movement going. We do lose an action overall, but I feel like it's going to be better for busting down some tanks that might be problematic. That might definitely be showing up because I think the meta is switching more towards a lot of defensive tanks. I kind of saw that coming though before, that saves would become more and more prominent on defense, and that's definitely becoming the case. And then last we have Duo Leaf, and it's pretty much the same. We just have Nils here. Great thing about Nils is he gives the infantry pulse, so that's going to allow Mary Ann and Dagger to run more offensive builds that really let them destroy some more things. So overall, offense should be fun. We did put together like a haphazard new defense that did not work. If you look at the score, you can see we took quite the hit. The idea is that I want to essentially separate the seasons as much as possible. So I want Dark Season to have its own blessed units and Anima to have its own blessed units, and then them not to share units at all pretty much. So I can start saving blessings because my blessings are like going through real quick. And the same thing with offense as well. Like I really only want to switch, I think Hector is the only unit I really want to switch between seasons. Right now I'm switching like several units and it's causing my blessings just to deplete faster than I can get them. So ideally, you're right, you want them to spend like 2 or less blessings a season, so at least every season you're getting 1 more blessing from the rewards, and it's definitely not been that way. So hopefully with these changes we can start to save some blessings for the future. Okay, let's jump in and see what we're up against today. See, oh yeah, it's Hell bonus season, and I hate Hell bonus season, I'm not gonna lie. The reason why I hate Hell bonus season is because I never want to use her, and so it's pretty much like you just lose that whole -20, which is kind of suck. Okay, so we see Fjorm here, and she has armor boots. I don't know how I feel about that. That's interesting. We also have I haven't seen a granny shield in like since year 1 probably. I forgot that even existed in the game. Wow. Huh. It's interesting. Okay. So Martyr. We got the 2 knots. Oh, I don't have a Versa. I took a Versa off the Ike team. A Versa is really good against Knot because what that does is essentially like they debuff Ike, and then their buff that they get from the Menace gets turned into a debuff so that they don't get their double bonuser. With that, it makes it a bit more scary to use Ike. Also, there's a Claude here. Unfortunately, Brave Erica kills too well, and so she doesn't get in the Wings of Mercy range. Ike might be able to do it, but it's very, very close, and I feel like he would probably die eventually to Claude because the healing tower would be there too, and I couldn't really snipe that. So we're going to go with Hector here.
Got him.
Good old reliable Hector. Not really scared of anything on their team. It just might take a while. Okay, here we go. Let's try this out. Definitely want to get rid of Sigurd, so we're going to just turn him off so that he gets
like this.
Eliminated immediately.
Death's caress. Maybe this way.
I want to open that up. I don't think so.
Greetings.
Do that.
Right, boss.
Here we go. They made us some room for us. Nice. Turn off 1. Veronica's just gonna ping him, debuff him, doesn't really do much. She does get that debuff aura from her weapon, but it's not that big a deal. Claude will definitely live this.
Prepare to die.
Yeah, it's like nothing. But he's not doing anything either, so I'm not too worried about it. We're not going to get rid of Dio Sigurd.
Pierce
That's
the
unfortunate.
sky, Maltet.
Oh, yeah, we are. Never mind. Sweet. Thanks for the reposition. And there goes Sigurd. So we don't have to worry about any dancers now.
Pierce the sky, Maltet.
So what we can do is kind of just sit here. If we want to, I guess. There's no dancer, so...
One step at a time.
The real question is getting rid of her could be annoying.
I'm up next. Right.
Move
Where
him
to today?
here. I can also get the buff on Hector through Dancing Gatekeeper. If I want to do that as well, which sounds pretty good.
Reporting for
Good
duty.
morning.
Pretty sure the only person who's gonna like really be
Pleasant
annoying
dreams.
is Claude. Fjorm will probably die eventually. Once she gets out of healing tower range, that is.
One step at a time. Right.
So we can just do that.
Yeah.
Get rid of Veronica. Does everyone die? No, Claude lives. There's no way
Greetings.
Claude shouldn't die. I don't see him dying. Does this reach Hector? I don't think it does. I'm trying to think of how I can start getting these pots quicker.
Got him.
Okay. Don't think there's no dances, so I don't need to worry about that.
Yes. The glimmer of life.
Do that.
It will be done.
Keep making sure Hector has the extra 2 stats from her weapon. So why not? Claude still can't hurt Hector.
Clear a path.
Yeah, he's just gonna sit there and live though and be an annoyance. Here comes Fjorm again. Whopping 2.
Your luck's run out.
Now she's out of heal tower range, so she'll probably just die next turn.
Prepare to die.
There goes not. Huh, got rid of Hell too. Nice. This is the problem with Hell right here, because she's gonna get blown up by the bonfire. Yeah, see. And then her miracle does nothing really, pretty much. You really need a way to make sure that they can't double her, so that she can be annoying. Which is not easy to do. Let's
If
see.
you say so.
That.
Ready.
Turns do I have 3 out of 8? How many turns does Claude live? Probably like 2 maybe? Just in case it's not 2.
Yes. Maybe this.
So Hector's gonna be a little bit weaker this turn because there's not gonna be any stats from Peenie's dance. But it should be fine overall.
I'm
We
up
can even
next.
break this so that we can start to move down here if we need to. We want to break this though is the question. These 2 should die and he'll probably be here.
Where to today?
Oh, there's a far save. I forgot about that. Oh,
Greetings.
if I do break this though, it could become problematic. If Fjorm doesn't die this turn, but Fjorm should die. so
Reporting for duty. I
shouldn't it
bestow
be
my
that
blessing.
big of a deal? Another big damage. Claude will once again
Pierce
survive.
the sky, Maltet.
I think it'll be closer though this time. Nope. 15 damage. That's so insane. Okay, there's the gravity. Here goes Fjorm. Just gonna
Pierce the
explode.
sky, Maltet.
And then here goes Not. Also exploding. I really wanted to use the Erica team. It's just Erica's like either too good or not good enough. It's like such an annoyance. Like with Gale Force, she just does
Right.
Where to today?
barely not enough
One
damage.
step at a time.
Okay, we should be able to
Got
just
him.
do this.
Greetings.
We can hit Claude, and then that will remove his Fallen Star, right? Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
And then we can just hit him with Hector. We could also Peony Dance, because he's going to be within Wings of Mercy range.
Hold a grudge if you must.
gatekeeper.
I'm up next.
Yeah, there you go. And then Hector can just finish him off. If Claude was more invested, he would definitely have been scary, but the fact that we can deny his special makes it so that it's not too difficult to deal with. Good old Hector being as boring as ever, but effective. Very effective. Okay, let's look at the defense real quick. So, I've been doing the... Before last week, I've been just doing the Legendary Sigurd, like, line, where Legendary Sigurd just runs at you and hopefully everything dies, or something dies. And it's become less and less effective because everyone's just using double save balls. So I wanted to switch away, and I wanted to do the save ball corner, which I did do last week for Anima. And then this week I was just like, I'm going to try to do something. And I've seen like people doing the catcher ball, like Promise and Levin, and lots of other people too. Like it's become very prominent and powerful. So I'm like, I'll try it. Why not? And it didn't go too hot because I made a big mistake as usual. I think whenever you're making new defenses, there's, unless you have someone to exactly copy from, you're going to run into some like just common problems you don't think about. So we have a plus 10 near save Arden, which is horrifying. Flame, because she's always here. Why would she not be here? Then we have a plus 1 Fjorm. Milla, rocking plus 10. Oh my gosh, that's a scary Milla. Look at that defense stat, 61. Plus 3 Peony and a plus 3 Dagger. I'm missing some seals, but either way. So what they're going to do is they're just going to use Flame as bait. And then Fjorm's just going to eat up Selena. But unfortunately, she rallies that way. And not that would have made a difference. We're doing 0 damage here. Fjorm's just going to completely annihilate Selena. And then pretty much now they can just pick it off any way they want to. Gonna have Claude fight Fjorm. And Claude actually doesn't really win this. He doesn't lose, but he kind of just stalls out. Unfortunately, the Dancer decides to attack. And this is why I do not like Triandra. I think I was talking to somebody about this, where I think Triandra's not that good of a dancer for defense because her attack is so high. I really should just neuter her attack a bit more. Like, just put, like, I don't even know. And then the Bolt Tower just completely annihilates this team, so they just clean up. Yeah, Triandra definitely needs a worse attack stat. I'm actually thinking about taking her off and putting somebody else on, like Dancing Eldigan maybe, and then putting in a different mythic. But then I feel like the range might be too minimal, because you really do want some range so you can catch people with the form buff from Catria. So I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure that one out. So I just made some small changes to this for now. They're just gonna grab the pots, not much to see there. And this one worked, so maybe this is better. There is one problem though, and that is Catria has reposition still, which is kind of gonna mess up, as you'll see. So we got Peony, we have a plus 1 Edelgard, plus 1 Dagger, 0 Hector, no saves either. So this isn't really a great test of what this team can do. What they're gonna do is they're just gonna walk Edelgard up and be like, she's got this. I guess they saw the blues and they were like, she can handle blues. I don't really know, but it was not the best choice, because here comes Chrom with the 52 times 4.
I've done all I can.
So we did switch out Claude for Chrom. I did like Claude because of the gravity and also because he does well against Brave Hector, while Chrom can die. But to be fair, all my testing was done with a, you know, my Hector, which is like max merge, max investment, max power Hector. So, and he wasn't dying by that much. So as long as they're not like a super whale like me, I guess it'll be fine. But as you saw, like the reposition from Catcher was terrible. It pulled Chrom out of the way. We really want Chrom up here so that he can get in next turn. But that's fine. They're just going to surrender. So we got Chrom in. Chrom should actually do better against Fjorm than Claude does, just because he does have enough speed, so he should be able to double her, and he has armor effectiveness, so he can blow her up pretty well. Deadeye doesn't essentially, you know, negate her Ice Mirror, but it does just, you know, double the damage, so it's still pretty good. So we'll see how this works. If it keeps messing up, we'll probably make some changes, and hopefully we don't lose too much lift. The minus 56 definitely hurt, but we'll see what we can do. We could also do something really gross and put hell here instead of not. I don't like it at all. I think it's kind of lame, but it would help with the lift loss so I don't get completely just stomped. I also like the idea that Not has a rally here, so what Not can do because of the form buff from Capture is she can actually rally right here, and this extends the range of Selena and Chrom, so they can actually snipe things that people weren't paying attention to. So it's a nice little trick, but we'll see if it actually works out or not. Usually the tricks work better in your head or when you're testing it than it does when it's in live. So we'll find out. Okay, that's going to be Aether Raids for today. If you enjoy, please drop a like and subscribe. Also drop a comment telling me how your week has gone, if you had a good first day, if your defense got stomped, or if things are going great. Okay, I'll catch everyone tomorrow for more Aether Raids. See you then. Bye.